coach can get back on his back. Hey, we gotta move. Hey, hurry up, hurry up.
Just right for me, man. Just right.
Alright, don't get all crazy, bro.
What's up, man? My man, Sweet Hands. How you doing, Caleb?
Hey, Garrett's good, guys.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Hey, what do you know
Y'all
about?
stink, man. Take a step back. One of y'all smelling.
What do you know about your opponents, style-wise?
Just we'll see. We'll see. I know, you know, as far as his mentality goes, this is his chance, you know. So I know he's coming to put it all on the line. You know, I know he really wants to get that dub and prove himself. But you know, Coach Brett, he made a great point, and that's you know, if he truly believed in his skills, if he truly believed that he belonged here, that he wouldn't wait till he was 28-0 to make that jump. He wouldn't wait till he was 31, 32 years old to make that jump. You know, if he believed in his skills as much as he does talk, you know, actions speak louder than words. He would have made that jump already. And you know, obviously, you guys know I believe in my skills. That's why I took the jump with 17 fights, and even in the Canelo and the David fight, obviously I fell short, but the self-belief was there. That's why I took the fights. And the man who truly believes in himself, you know, is usually the guy who's going to come out on top. So I expect to, you know, get my hand raised in fashion on 14.
Caleb, you know, in the past, when you fought a guy who's maybe been perceived as overmatched, Vincent Feigenboots, Mike Lee, even Anthony Durrell was a champion in the past. You've kind of made it look like they shouldn't have been in the ring with you that night. Is this the same outcome with Trevor McCumbee in this fight?
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the plan. You know, show him that there's levels, and you know, also take it personal that, you know, he's waited this long to step up, and he chooses me to be his first step-up fight. Obviously, he feels like he can beat me by doing that, and you know, obviously, I take that personal. You know, I take offense to that, so I plan on showing him.
What do you think of kind of the juxtaposition the fans drew between you two guys at the presser? It's like Caleb's the white dude down with La Raza. You fight into the cookout. This guy's the MAGA Middle America guy. Just what do you think of that kind of selling the fight and people drawing that juxtaposition?
I don't think much of it. I don't worry about stuff like that. You know, I don't care about stuff like that. The fans, the media, you know, they do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do, and that's focus on training, focus on fighting, and, you know, whooping ass. So.
What's your thoughts on Ryan pleading guilty to the commission for taking PEDs, and after all that stuff he said on the internet, after all that stuff in his own defense, he pled guilty?
Yeah, I spoke, you know, with Marcos a couple of days ago, and you know, I just find it peculiar that, you know, if you're, you know, he's been swearing up and down that he's innocent, you know, then, and if it's so easy to prove, you know, obviously one would go to court and prove that, other than, you know, rather than, you know, cough up $1.5 million and take a 1-year ban. People were cooking me in the comments because I said 2 years instead of 1.
Yeah.
But it's just, regardless, you know, why would you take that ban? And I'm not coughing up that much money. Regardless of how much money you have, I ain't coughing up that much money. You know, especially if I know I'm innocent, it's so easy to prove. So, but he took the other route, so I feel like that says a lot. But
Do you think you and I don't know, like, do you feel like outside of this, Trevor could be someone that, like, oh yeah, like, I could relate to that guy, like I could be friends with that guy, and like, is there something about him that's like really off-putting to you?
no, we couldn't be. I don't think we could be friends because, for one, he's a cheater. You know, he's been calling me a quitter, and you know, if any of you guys can raise your hand, you know, seeing me quit in a fight or anything in life, you know, raise your hand and let me know, because, you know, if it's one thing I'm not a quitter. I'm not a cheater either, and he's a cheater. He's been caught, he's been busted, he's been suspended, he's been fined for not only taking steroids, but also for getting a legal IV after the weigh-ins. And so, you know, that's not my type of guy.
So we brought that up with him about, you know, what happened, and he said, oh, it was a tainted supplement, like people, that happened like 10 years ago, people need to stop. We're bringing that up.
Of course, because he wants, you just said it. No, you just said it, Marcos.
Wait, what did I say?
No, you said it.
I said what?
You said it. Yeah, everybody heard Marcos.
10 years.
But,
10 years.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to vibe with somebody like that, so, you know.
He also said he feels like, you know, he talked about the convo you and Canelo had towards the end of the fight, and he feels like he could break your will, and that's what he thinks he's going to do, is break your will. What do you...
Based off the conversation that me and Canelo had after the fight?
That was during the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, during the fight.
So,
I feel like there's a huge misconception on that conversation. I feel like a lot of people feel like I was asking Canelo if I'm good, but I'm being sarcastic, you know? Like, I feel like in that fight, a lot of people didn't expect me to have really any success. And up until that point, I feel like I had quite a bit of success. That was a really close fight. And so, and another thing too is after the first couple rounds, I would look over, I see what Canelo would be standing up during the rest. I'm like, oh yeah, he's trying to do me like he did Chavez Jr. I'm like, oh no. And then a couple rounds later, I look over, he's sitting down on the stool. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, you thought this was going to be a cakewalk, but it's not going to be that. So when I'm fighting, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good, huh? I'm pretty good, huh? Like, I'm better than you thought. I'm doing better than you thought. I'm doing better than everybody thought. And some silly people thought, I'm like, really asking him, am I good? So, but if that's how he feels, cool. We can have a conversation during the fight.
Andre recently called you out to fight. What's your thoughts on that?
Who?
Demetrius Andre.
Yeah, Andre.
I've been getting called out by a lot of people as of late. So, you know, get in line. Yeah.
Where can people buy your merch at? What's the website?
Well, as of now, it's been edgarberlanga.com, but we sold out, you know, basically first day. So
Revenge Store.
Revenge Store, yes sir. So you have to wait till the next drop. You gotta be on it.
After this fight, who you talking to at 168?
It'd be nice to get the. I feel like the Charlo fight is a great fight. You know, he's been back in the gym training. You know, hopefully he's got his head on straight, and that would be a big fight for boxing. So we'll see.
How do you, Caleb, how do you foresee like this next year if you were your own matchmaker and if you could make these fights, who would be the next 3 series of fights for you?
I want to fight with Charlie. I want a wrestling match. Me and Charlie next.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.